people know you very well. I don't feel that you need an introduction. So
Mhm.
rather than getting into the introduction, let's start that how has your day been so far? Like as it is Saturday.
So far, so good. It is going pretty well today. I talked to two or three people, and then I did the editing part for my channel. And
Hmm.
nowadays, I'm learning editing too from someone, so I'm enjoying, and things are going good. Yes. What about you?
Like at the weekend, I do not do anything. So before this
Okay.
conversation, yes, I was taking a cat nap, and I also
Hmm.
knew that at 3 o'clock I had to be exuberant. So what I
Hmm.
did, I got up 10 minutes before the session, and I quickly got ready. Yes.
On weekends, usually I do much more things, I think. On weekdays, these are the things are fixed, like the paid sessions and then free sessions. But
Hmm.
on weekends, I book a lot of free sessions.
Hmm.
Yes, on weekend, I feel more energetic even.
Okay, so when do you unwind yourself? When is that day? Okay, Rajni is relaxed. Is there any day, or every day is the same for you?
Mostly every day is same, but I think I have fixed a particular time for every single day when I, just give the proper time to myself and I do yoga or exercise or go to visit friends or go to a park. So I
Oh.
think I'm spending that time every day, a
Hmm.
particular time to myself. So I don't need a whole day. But
Hmm.
sometimes if I wake up in the morning and I don't feel to do anything, then I take break. Yeah. So
Okay.
immediately I cancel the sessions and I say, no, I'm not feeling well. So like this, I take break. Yeah.
Okay, that's how you do things. Okay, but as
Hmm.
you are a renowned face on YouTube, and you have also mentioned your email address there,
Hmm.
and I guess that every day you might get numerous messages or mails. So
Hmm.
do you answer them immediately, or you have a specific time? Okay, at this particular time I'm going to answer them. How do you do it?
Yeah. Yeah. I have allocated a time for that too.
Hmm.
Sometimes before going to bed, like I
Hmm.
book sessions for the next day, for next 2 days sometimes.
Hmm.
And sometimes if I don't get time before going to bed because the editing takes a lot of time, sometimes it
Right.
gets really late. Yeah. So then I do in the morning too. So it is kind of a thing that in the night or in the morning.
All right. All right. So when it comes to sleeping, so do you have a specific time, or do you have a fixed time that before this particular time I need to hit the sack, or whenever you feel you are exhausted now I must sleep?
You won't believe nowadays my sleep cycle has disturbed a lot. I don't know why.
Hmm.
I don't, sometimes I feel too much sleepy, like I cannot get up on time. I don't feel to take sessions. I don't feel to talk to anyone. Sometimes I don't get sleep even the whole night. The
Hmm.
day before yesterday, I slept at 3 p.m. and you won't believe I was kept reading for 3 hours. I
Hmm.
was reading a book and I didn't feel anything. There was no sign of sleeping, so I just kept reading because otherwise, when you are not feeling to sleep and then you go to bed and you just keep your eyes closed, then you feel bothered after some time. Like if you are sleeping like this for 30 minutes, for 1 hour, you
Hmm.
will
Right.
feel like, yeah. So that was happening with me. So I was kept reading, and that same thing happened 1 week ago too.
Hmm.
So I don't know what is happening. So now before I had a particular timetable, like I used to sleep around 11 10:30, between 10:30 to 11.
Hmm.
But nowadays things are just scattered a little bit. I'm just trying my level best to get up early and then go to bed early, and even I'm not getting up early in the morning because I go to bed late at 12, around 12.
Hmm.
So today also in the morning I got up around 9 a.m. So which is not my thing, I guess. I used to wake up always early around 4, between 4 to 5, yes. So
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
is really difficult for me to manage nowadays. I don't know what is happening, but yeah, it is happening.
Okay. And as
Hmm.
far as I know that you are not living with your family right now. Am I
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Yes.
So is there anyone that wakes you up, or
Yes. There, I guess myself is responsible for that, and I do because of the work and things that I have already decided. Because if you are providing paid sessions, you have to be there on time, right? And before
Hmm,
that, also you have to prepare some notes too. So
right.
I am the only person. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the strategies? What are the methods you have when you teach? What are the things that you always keep in mind? Okay, if they are my students, so I want to see this particular change in them. What's that?
Hmm. Hmm. Uh, and initially they join, I assess them first how they are doing already. Then I just ask about the things which they are already following. And
Hmm,
then after getting to know about their level, I decide and some topics for them. I If a person needs a vocabulary, because many people who come to me, they ask that we know grammar, we can speak, but while speaking we don't get words.
right.
So I just focus on that part. In
Hmm,
that case, if a person doesn't know, if a person makes a lot of mistake in grammar too, then I start with grammar parts first. Like simple present, the biggest difficult. It is
right.
easiest, but for people it is difficult when it comes to spoken English.
Right.
So I just provide small topics to them, so they can just use the simple present and those small words while expressing. So I create some situations sometimes, like providing 2 to 3 sentences, and I ask them to fabricate a story or
Yes.
relate own experience which
Hmm.
they had experienced in past. So like this I conduct according to situations and levels.
Yes. Yes. Right. And what if students are very much into asking doubts? How do
Hmm.
you how do you tackle that situation? You are teaching something and your students have doubts in something else, and they will disturb you. Okay, I want to know this. So how do you manage things?
Hmm. In spoken, I guess there are not much doubt.
Mm.
Doubt occurs when they try to translate in mind and they ask, ma'am, इसे क्या कहेंगे?
Mm.
Like this, they ask. Okay,
Mm.
so when I know properly how we can say it in English directly, then I tell them. But if I don't know, then I don't just misguide them. Just I simply say that I'll check about it and then I'll let you know in the next class. So
Mm.
like this, I have got only the doubt. Otherwise, there is no doubt, because grammar already I start teaching them simultaneously. Like when they speak, when they make mistake, only then I teach the pattern. Because otherwise, if I teach this grammar pattern separately, they feel monotonous again. The
Yes.
same, monotonous way of teaching grammar. So that's why I don't prefer to teach separately. But yeah, in between, I tell them.
Mm-hmm.
There is a topic in my mind that I want to discuss with you. Would you
Yes,
like to
sure.
discuss that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So there is a belief, or I can say embedded ancient thought,
Mm.
that men or boys cannot cry.
Mm.
Okay. So it is really difficult to know about their emotion, about their
Mm.
struggle, how they are feeling, and when they cry. So first of all, I want to know your point of view on that. That
Mm.
why people or why society, or I don't know what is the reason behind it. The
Mm.
thing is there already. You know that people, the boys cannot cry or men cannot cry. So what
Mm.
is your thought process on it or your point of view in it?
Mm.
Second thing, I want to know about your own experience, that
Mm. Okay.
or on life, that when do you cry or how do you handle, or do you want to cry sometimes, if
Mm.
you feel that you want to cry and you are facing some issues you want to share, so how you express.
Mm. Okay. When it is about crying, so it is equal for everyone. And I feel that boys are raised like that. Whenever they cry, their mothers always say that. Being a boy, you are crying, it is not a thing for you. You should not cry. So that's why I feel that we all are resilient. That there are so many circumstances where you are left with no choices. You end up crying. If I talk about myself, I have been to so many situations where I burst into tears, and I was not able to control my emotions. And few days back it happened. when I
Hmm.
completed 1K subscribers. That point of time,
Okay.
I was shattered. I was gutted, and even it was my mother who stopped me. She consoled me that point of time, and I planned something that I would make that video this way. The moment I got 1K, I was into tears. So it's not right to say that boys do not cry. Yes, they do cry, but
Hmm.
sometimes they do not show their emotions. When they
Hmm.
cry, they do cry when they are alone. They do
Hmm.
not cry publicly, but when it comes to girls, they cannot hold their emotions. They
Yeah.
often cry.
Hmm. We burst into tears immediately in front of anyone,
Yes.
right after the main issue, and even when we are feeling emotional and when we are facing a difficulty, or someone asks us, deliberately that what happened,
Mm.
or why are you so sad? Immediately, girls start crying.
Even if yes, that's true. If I talk about myself, I'm an emotional person. If I watch television, if I watch any movie where emotional scene is going on,
Hmm.
believe me, that point of time, I cry. I feel like crying a lot. But
Okay.
that point of time, I am surrounded with my family members. I look at them,
Hmm.
and they know that. Even
Hmm.
I feel my father and I very emotional. If we are, and my father likes to watch Bagban. Whenever it is there, my father does not miss watching it. So
Hmm.
there are so many scenes where you cannot stop from
Control.
crying. Yes, you
Hmm.
would inevitably cry at that point of time. So what my father does is, I also want to cry. Means I'm at that stage where I might cry, but I try to make fun of my father so that people or my family members will not pay attention
Hmm.
to me. Whole attention will go to my father. I'm this much emotional.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And in front of whom do you usually express your
Okay.
emotion?
I think my sister is my confidant.
Hmm.
Whenever I have the low phase of my life, or whenever I'm in my nadir, I do go to my sister and I just tell her that I have this problem. What should I do? And when I have that problem, naturally I cry first. And when I cry, I feel crying is important. When you cry, you feel that you have left a lot of things. Means the burden you have that is gone from you. So crying is,
Hmm.
for me, I feel that sometimes crying is good, because rather than keeping that abominable thing with you, you should cry in front of the people who can understand you. When I cry or when I share things with my sister, she
Hmm.
understands. She stands by me, and she often gives me the solution of that problem. She
Hmm.
motivates me. Yes.
Hmm. Because I have experienced that. I haven't seen my brother crying like after he was very young. Then that the case was different, but nowadays I haven't seen like in just few years, in last 4 or 5 years, I haven't seen him crying.
Hmm.
I think, but I sometimes I feel how to understand them, a boy like a brother or father.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
but there is a thing that that you mentioned, you simply go in front of your sister and you cry.
Hmm.
But I have seen my brother once during pandemic itself. My father had a issue in one ear. He was
Oh.
not able to listen to with one ear properly.
Hmm.
So I was really worried about him. Like I had a lot of tension about it, and I was continuously thinking. My brother was also worried, like a lot. He was worried actually, but he didn't share with anyone. He didn't discuss. He didn't show. He
Hmm.
was not even asking my father how is working or the medicine is um, curing the thing or not. But he had the
Hmm.
thought in his mind. But after some time, when my father is like the medicine worked properly, when
Hmm.
he was good, okay, then he shared over a WhatsApp chat that I
Hmm.
was worried and I thought what would gonna happen with him and how we will cure the thing and all. Then I got to know like he was worried, but he wasn't sure anything. He didn't
Right.
show anything,
Right.
or he didn't express anything in front of them. Then I found like because I have only one brother and I want to be that person to understand him very well. That's why the thing was in my mind.
Mm.
Okay, and one more thing is there that I have seen girls have a strong bond with their fathers, and
Right.
mm, usually have seen that boys
Mm.
have really a great affection towards mother. So, what
Mm.
do you think about that too? And
Okay.
what is your case? Like, where do you feel inclined towards?
Okay. So I feel that we always attract opposite gender. Like
Hmm.
boys always like their mothers, and girls
Hmm.
are always fond of their fathers. Like it's all about the gender. And I feel that
Hmm.
whosoever you are comfortable with,
Hmm.
sometimes boys are not comfortable with their fathers. That's why they
A
they
lot
are
of
so
the
much.
time I have seen that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why they are very much attached to their mothers.
Hmm.
Yes, so this is the case, and sometimes you need a person where you can share all the problems you have. So when
Hmm.
you share the same thing with your mother will not reprimand you, your mother will stand by you, and she would help you in that situation. But what if you do the same with your father? He will not understand the situation. He
Hmm.
might beat you up, and he will not understand the situation. That's why we are divided, or that's why we are
Hmm.
attracted towards mothers, or girls are attracted towards fathers. Yes, so if I talk about myself, so we
Hmm.
are very much attached to people who has helped us very much. I think
Hmm.
I'm very much attached to my father. The reason is that many years back I met with a fatal accident, and that point of
Okay.
time my father stayed with me. My father did so many things. So from there I got very much emotional with my father. I feel that I hold that bond with my father very much. I also love my mother, but I would pick my father. Yes.
Yeah, there is a little difference. I can also relate with it. And this relationship has been shown in the movies too. Like
Mhm.
always, the hero has great affection towards mother, and he asks everything to mother about money or about any permission. They just go to mothers and then ask. So that was again the thing in my mind, and I have also strong affection towards my father. I
Mhm.
also love my mother, as you mentioned, but yeah, and most of the time I have seen like boys like to share things with their mothers.
Right.
Hmm.
Correct.
Yes, yes, yes.
Even yes, I would
uh,
like to say one thing before you ask. Even I watched one of your videos where you got your first payment from YouTube.
hmm.
Your I guess your brother helped you in that, and your father was not aware of that. So I watched that complete video, and your father was happy.
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
guess your father is self-employed. Is that right?
Yes.
What was that? I watched it a long time
Hmm.
ago. I'm not able to recall. He was doing something, and you went to him
Hmm.
and you showed him.
Hmm. Yeah, I have a strong bond with my brother too. He is younger than me, and we share everything with each other. So I shared with him first, and I knew already that he would be the person who is gonna crazy about knowing after knowing about my YouTube channel or things like that, because he always wanted to do something. He also started a YouTube channel before me, but then he didn't work on
Okay.
it. He just got started doing the trading and all. He
All right.
has interest in that too. So I was very sure. Then I shared with him for first time, and then he shared with. I knew that he would help me to share with anyone, everyone in the family. And he
Mm.
discussed about the channel with my mother, with my father, and the cousins. Yeah. So yeah, my father is a tailor, so
Hmm.
he was doing the stitching. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Right. 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 Yes.
Then we went and we shared, yes. And
Hmm.
he burst into tears. My mother didn't know much about YouTube and then about Josh Talk. What is the Josh Talk? But my father watches videos of
Hmm.
Josh Talk platform and then watches consume content on YouTube. Especially, he watches even politics, but still,
Right.
he know he knows everything. So then he burst into tears. He first examined totally what is it, the videos. He took really a long time to observe what is it. Then he knew, and he when he got to know like the channel monetized too, so it was really amazing moment, I must say.
I had a flurry of questions, but the moment you jumped in, so my questions are a bit aside. Let me catch my questions, or let me get.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
No, no,
I
no,
just
not.
wanted to discuss this one with you. I don't know why I felt to discuss this with you. So that's why.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, yes, no problem. That. What is your goal as a YouTuber?
Hmm. As a YouTuber, in
Hmm.
YouTube, we cannot predict anything.
Yeah.
To be honest, we cannot decide, we cannot predict. What we can do is just upgrade, focus,
Hmm.
try new things.
Hmm.
So I cannot say what is going to happen on YouTube, but I can say
Hmm.
that I'm going to focus on myself. And I think I already have mentioned or shared in the previous video that I have started to do or try something new too, and in order to upgrade myself too.
Hmm.
So these are the things in my mind. I cannot even think, and there is no use of thinking about YouTube. If you are thinking that I want to achieve this much of subscribers, you need to work hard, you need to upgrade yourself. Only that thing is going to work. Only without just only about thinking subscribers and
Hmm.
monetization and then views, that thing is not going to work. So that's why I just stopped thinking about that. I started thinking about the progress and the upgrading myself.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, was it your first channel, or did you have another channel that then you worked on that channel and then you thought of this channel? Was it like that?
Yes, I happened to start a YouTube channel in 2020, and that time I was not serious. I was preparing for banking. So
Hmm.
I was consuming content related to banking that time.
Hmm.
So there were a lot of bankers already who cracked the examination, who
Hmm.
cracked the interview. So they were sharing their strategies, how they covered this subject, how they covered this, how much hours they used to study, and how they covered GS or GA or banking, all those, and the journey, and then motivating other aspirants too. So I used to watch. Then I thought, let me share my journey too, like
Hmm.
not journey exactly, but the things which I do and
Hmm.
how I cover these subjects. So I started, and there I uploaded some of the videos related to the mock test. I used to solve mock tests in my phone and used to record the screen, like screen recording. I used to upload there, yeah,
Hmm.
like this, and was not active because it was not easy to do things when I was at home, and because of the network issue too. And then when you are living in a village, there are a lot of disturbance. And
Hmm.
in my village there are, we keep cattles at home, so a lot
Okay.
of noise. You
Hmm.
cannot explain, because when you are solving a mock test, you have to solve, you have to explain to why you take this answer for
Hmm.
this question, what is the explanation of the. So I was not able to do that much. Then I had 55 subscribers on that channel. Then I deleted everything and
Hmm.
I started English. Yeah, with this one, try to thrive. Yeah.
Okay. So for English, did you take any classes, and how did you improve? How did you come to this level?
Hmm. The classes which I took were only clapping classes and English Shari, which I have shared on YouTube. Before that, I didn't take any class. I just started with listening first, and then when I started speaking, I didn't have anyone to speak with. Honestly, nowadays there are many people, co-learners, who have started their channel and they are connecting to each other. But when I started, some of the YouTubers were there, like who were uploading videos of clapping of videos, but they were not talking to other learners. They were sharing videos, only clapping of videos, only their journey. They were not connecting to each other. In this year, only 2022, people have started connecting to other YouTubers, other learners.
Hmm.
So when I started, people were not connecting. So I just started with clapping of tutors. Like this, I started.
All right. Yes, that's good. Okay.
Hmm.
So like you have uploaded innumerable videos. So
Hmm.
did you ever think of any video that video will not do anything or will not
Hmm.
gain a lot of views, but that video was like a blessing in disguise, something that you did not expect, and
Hmm.
that video went viral? Did it happen?
Yeah, already the video which has, I guess, highest number of views. I
Hmm.
didn't expect.
Okay.
So when it went viral, it was great. Yes, I wasn't expecting that.
Hmm.
And some of the videos are there which I was totally expecting that it will go, go in the air and people will love this content, but they didn't work. So that's why I stopped thinking about YouTube. I cannot predict anything.
Yes, yes,
You cannot. Yes.
yes. I completely agree with you that I think this is uncertain. When we
Yeah,
expect
uncertain,
that,
totally.
when we put our 120% efforts in
Hmm.
anything, and we feel,
Hmm.
okay, this video is going to give me a lot of subscribers, this video will
Hmm.
go viral, but after one day or after 2 days of the performance of that video,
Hmm.
you are somewhere disappointed.
Yes. That
Yeah.
brings only burdensome on your mind. So we just need to focus on our work. We cannot predict which video is going to work, which is not. Yeah. I know some of the professional trainers there.
Mm.
You must have heard about Divas Gupta.
Okay.
You must have watched his ads. So he has a YouTube channel, Divas Gupta. He's very professional, a public
Mm.
speaker. He trains many people. He trained already and he's still doing. But on his channel, he's working very professionally. I guess he must have a team too for
Mm.
editing, for
Mm.
thumbnail. I guess
Yeah.
someone must be managing his channel too.
Mm.
But he's getting really very less views. So it
Oh.
is disappointing. It is not like
Mm.
you should be very professional. I think it is somewhere it is luck also matters a lot. Sometimes people are very professional, but it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work there. Maybe you're, I guess, you are going to perform well in other field, maybe something
Mm.
like that. So that's why I don't predict anything. You can watch the Vas Gupta YouTube channel. You will get to know
Okay.
how. And my brother shared with me. I know already, but when
Mm.
he also visited, he shared uh, how he feels when he watches his video or his when he visits his channel.
Mm.
So it is difficult sometimes. Yeah,
Even it's painful when you
painful.
try the
True.
best of your ability, and when you expect, and when videos get fewer views, then it's really painful. Even it used to
True.
happen earlier. I had a different YouTube channel, and
Hmm.
left no stone unturned to make my videos scintillating, and I tried everything possible. But
Okay.
after that, I was not really satisfied. I did not get views, but somewhere I had that spark in me. I had that
Hmm.
belief in me that, okay, one day I would be successful, or one day people, I my videos will go to people. Yes, and it's happening, and I'm very happy with that. Okay.
Potential, we know inside that we have this potential, we have this
Hmm.
ability to do. So I want to know, like, how long did you work on that channel, or how much you had subscribers?
Okay. So as you said that when we expect much from something, we never ever get that. So when I was constantly working on that channel,
Hmm.
a lot of time I was not getting subscribers, and then I
Hmm.
decided, let's not work on that. It was not worth
Hmm.
making like important videos on that channel. So I
Okay.
stopped making videos when it had more or less 800 subscribers, 850 subscribers.
Hmm.
I worked on that channel, like, not, I was not constant when I was working on that channel.
Mhm.
I was working in a multinational company. First, I started that channel in 2021. Then,
Okay.
for some reasons, I had to work. Then I stopped working on my channel for 6 months. So there was
Oh,
gap, and then I
okay.
started
Yes.
on it. Then I was not able to get the response. Earlier, it worked well, but when there was a long
Yeah.
break, yes,
Hmm.
gap, so it did not work well.
Hmm.
So now I don't know why I do not upload videos, but still one like I get one or two new subscribers every day.
Okay. And what is all about that
The
channel?
same. I used to upload the same videos on that, like English conversational videos, videos for
Hmm.
where I taught grammar and other things. Shorts
Hmm.
were there. I uploaded various shorts on that.
Okay.
That
Okay. Okay.
hmm.
That's why you burst into years when you hit 1K subscribers on
Right,
this
right.
channel, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay, got it. Yes.
Okay, so
Hmm.
I also want to know that as you did talk about Gupta Das or someone, that person,
Divas.
Devas
Hmm.
Gupta sir. Oh, right. So I would like to know what is easy for you to do. Public speaking or making videos or facing the camera? What is easy for you? Or are both easy for you?
Public speaking. Can you just elaborate a little bit how
Okay. When you
delivering a
speak,
speech on stage?
not stage, when you talk to strangers in English,
Hmm.
do you find it easy, or when you make a video for any specific topic, then it is not easy to do?
I think now I am comfortable in making videos and talking on Zoom call or Skype, like virtually.
Hmm.
But it is really difficult still for me to go out and strike up conversation with random people, with strangers. It is
Hmm.
yes,
Yeah.
because I am an introvert. So
Hmm.
it's not about English. I cannot talk even in Hindi with strangers sometimes. Yeah, it not even sometimes, like many times I have seen that if I have to ask anything, even it is in Hindi, I just try to avoid that. I just most of the time avoid to ask. I don't know why, but there is a I don't know what kind of fear is in me, but it is. And I think an introvert can understand it.
Right. I'm also an introvert. I
Mhm.
do understand this. Okay.
Hmm.
As you are pretty renowned, so
Hmm.
what is the reaction of your relatives? Are they happy or are they envious of you?
Mm, you can get that easily.
Okay. Let's not get.
But I personally don't talk to many people. I don't have a habit of talking on over calls.
Hmm.
So, but you know that.
I got it. Yes.
You know that, right? Yes.
Okay. So, how do you entertain yourself? What
How
are
do I
and entertain? What do you find peaceful?
entertain?
Yes, entertain yourself.
I'm not using Instagram, and that is just in my old phone. I haven't even installed in my new phone the
Hmm.
Instagram. Still, it's been really long time, but no. Sometimes I watch some of the short videos on YouTube,
Hmm.
and before earlier I was watching Netflix in order
Hmm.
to just do the listening practice over there. So I was consuming content only in English. At the same time, I was
Hmm.
just trying to relax there. So
Hmm.
I have watched a lot of series like Vampire Diaries, Stranger
Hmm.
Things, then
Yeah.
Dark, then the Money Heist,
Hmm.
all of those. And after that, I didn't get any interesting series nowadays. Honestly, you won't believe I'm watching Pakistani drama, which
Oh,
I found interesting.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like this, I spend whenever I get free time. Hmm.
Okay. And you are already very good at South Korean. Am I right?
Yes. Hmm.
So why didn't you think of making a YouTube channel based on that language? And I feel that you are already very good at English. Once you have that, you can make it a wonderful thing. Don't you think of that?
I think sometimes,
Hmm.
and but then again, because after pandemic, there was a huge gap. I was not
Hmm.
in touch with Korean. So I
Hmm.
started learning it again. So I found a lot of YouTube channels already in Korean. But then again, there are a lot of YouTube channels on English too. But I'm
Hmm.
doing.
Hmm.
But then I thought, because English is a global language, so your video can work.
Hmm. Right.
Okay, after
Yes.
some time, because maybe not this one person, like 2 to 3 person are there in every home who needs to learn, who need to learn English. So, but about Korean, I guess very few people are learning, and already there are a lot of channels, and even Koreans itself have started.
Hmm.
And I have seen some of the people are making reels on Instagram in Korean in a very beautiful way. So I
Okay.
guess that's why I think, I don't know, but I would love to teach Korean in future. That is
Hmm.
my dream. Indians, I think that I should teach Korean to Indians and
Hmm.
English to Koreans, because in Korea too in Korea too, what happens, because Korean is a national language. They prefer to speak or depict their thoughts. Every single thing showcase their point of view or learn or study. Everything happens in Korean
Hmm.
itself. So they struggle a lot learning English. They are
Hmm.
not good at English. So this is one thing I can do, like teach Korean to Indians and teach English to Koreans, I think.
Opposite. But here I
Because if I can speak Korean properly, then it is, I guess, beneficial for me to work on both the in both the countries
right.
virtual. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So did you have any moment where you showed your mother, look at that? Earlier you were taking me for granted. Now I have inspired like
Hmm.
various housewives. They watch
Hmm.
my videos and they are learning. Now you should not take me for granted. Do you do that? Like
But actually, my parents or my mother didn't take me lightly because I was a brilliant
yeah,
student.
in in a funny way. Like sometimes my mother pulls my leg, my sister pulls my leg. Okay, you are working hard and like no one knows you, but you are at that level where people know you, where people want to be like you, and people really idolize you. So do you show
Hmm.
them, okay, look now my video, look at this person? I like to do that. If I get messages from people, I show this to my sister. Look at, you are talking to a very YouTuber. Mend your ways, I say this to my sister.
Okay. I think very less time I did this because I don't live with my family, no, so I don't get much this kind of. But my mother already say these things with me because my father is very, I guess, he watches each of my videos. In the
Hmm.
morning at 9, he will message me, where is the video? And you didn't
Okay.
post any video today. When will
Hmm.
you post the video? So immediately when there is a woman who is talking to me, who is sharing about her life, sorry, her life and things, then my father immediately calls my mother, see this is happening or see this one like this. So they talk about me already. Otherwise, my brother is like big charm here, so he always talks about me whenever I go there or whenever someone comes to our house. So he shares about me. And once during pandemic, we had one thing. He has a thought that he doesn't want to anything in academic, but he just
Hmm.
want to thrive in trading and wanna do things online already. So I was just preparing for banking. He said, why are you preparing for banking? And we used to go to bank then. He used to tell me that in Hindi. Let me explain it properly.
Hmm.
ये करोगे आप? ये. He's like making my fun, like in front of me, in front of bankers already. So, and that again was not my cup of tea. Again, I
Hmm.
didn't think about preparing for banking and do a job in bank.
Hmm.
And he challenged me. Let's see who is going to earn first. He's younger than me,
Hmm.
and he challenged in a fun way. He challenged.
Hmm.
Let's see who is going to who is going to earn
Ah.
first.
Hmm.
And he was happy when I started earning first.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Nowadays, he is also good and doing great in his life, but he is one. And I think it should be always great bond with siblings. And it feels like
Right.
privilege to have this
Hmm.
kind of siblings in your life. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
So my
So
brother does
hmm,
these things that showing to others or parents. Yeah.
we need a person like that. That if we are
Hmm.
able to show people, if we are respectful.
Hmm.
Sometimes inhibition where we feel, okay, what if I say this person can be hurt. So but our siblings do our part. Look at this, look at my sister, she is now like inspiring people and she's doing a wonderful
Hmm.
job. Okay, so the
Yeah.
last question that I'm going to ask, that
Hmm.
people often say that it's not easy to earn from YouTube. So what is your take about it? Is it not easy, or like do you feel okay monthly you are very satisfied that when you are credited some amount to your bank?
Um, it is a game. It is not easy. You have to play
Mm,
carefully,
mm,
always.
mm,
Yes. And second, the competition
mm,
again. So you
mm,
have to upgrade in every aspect. It is not about just about knowledge like
mm,
the editing part, the appearance, and the way of delivering
mm,
everything. So it is not easy
mm,
initially, and
mm,
when you are struggling, I guess. But once you are very popular, or in different countries too,
mm,
or once the luck is favoring you in a well
mm,
manner, like if we talk about Alina Reis,
mm,
initially for 2 years she, I guess, struggled a lot. Like
mm,
she shared that no one was watching my videos and all. You must have watched a lot of her videos. I watch her every
mm.
video.
I
So I
have.
know that she shared that she was not getting views, people were not watching and all. So that time it was already difficult, and it happens with everyone. It is difficult to earn, to just post videos every single day. But now if she posts the video, even one video in a week is enough for her if
Uh,
she wants. Like,
mm,
so it works like that. So first you have to earn that much, uh, I guess, audience
mm,
respect and deliver. And first, if you know your audience, you should audience is looking for. If you are able to deliver that,
mm,
then I can it then it becomes easy. If you
mm,
get that, yeah, it
mm,
is a game. You have to understand what is required.
mm.
Welcome. And I guess it's been really long time we have been talking. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I think we should call it a day now. We should say goodbye,
Mhm.
sayonara.
And it was lovely interaction actually. I guess, and after that I will go to ground to play or to roam. How do you spend your time in the evening? How you like to spend your evenings?
Yes, so these days I'm very much busy, but at the weekend I do not have anything to do.
Hmm.
To have take 2 to 3 sessions after this session, or
Okay.
yes, I think I'll be free after 6. After 6, I'll go down. I'll spend some time with my family members. I will pull my sister's leg. I will crack jokes on my brother.
Great.
Yes,
Great.
this is what I will do. Or in the evening,
Hmm.
I will study. I barely go out. I barely talk to anyone. Like I have confined myself.
Mhm.
Like talking to other people now. I don't know why.
Great. Great. I used to do this when I was at home, but nowadays I prefer to go out for some time in the evening.
Mm. Yes, you have.
Because I live here alone. I'm not with family, na. So I
Mm.
cannot tease anyone. I cannot talk to anyone, and I don't like to talk on over calls. This is I
Yeah.
strongly deny.
All right.
Yeah.
So you must
Yeah.
have local friends there where you are living. Are you
Hmm.
in Rajasthan?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here in Jaipur.
Jaipur, yes. Yes.
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
All
Okay.
right.
Then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I have to go, and it
Mm-hmm.
was really lovely
Oh,
interacting with you. And future also, I would love to talk to you on different topics
mm-hmm.
related to life.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
yes. I would also love to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep enjoying, keep improving, keep getting a lot of success, and hope to see you in the future.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay. Take care.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you so much for connecting with me. Yeah,
Thank
have a great
you for
evening.
joining. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, yeah. Bye.
Bye.